We could do stories about Toledo, Akron, and Dayton, Ohio all day long. That's how much denial, deceit, delusion, and black criminality exists in those mid-size Ohio towns. But let's just take a look at this last one, about plans for a new police station in Toledo. Now, they forgot two things in this story, so take a look at it and tell me if you can figure out what those two things might be.
Distrust between police and residents living near the University of Toledo. UT's police department and the Ohio Highway Patrol plan to run operations out of one building at the corner of Dorr and Secor. 13 ABC's Bill Horman found out tonight people who live in the area don't buy the reason for this new public safety building. Bill?
Lee, distrust is the proper word here, because tonight we heard from residents who are questioning why another police agency needs to move close to their neighborhoods. Well, this is one reason.
You can see the water damage on the wall, the buckets. There's ceiling tiles that are right above you here that are bowing.
UT's police chief says his building needs repair, and it's more cost efficient to move.
How much do you invest into the structure when you want to be somewhere else?
The Highway Patrol's Airport Highway building is too old, so moving in with UT's officers works for them.
Assets to be combined, which would then increase operational effectiveness.
Read that to be more police making streets safer along the Dorr Street corridor.
We constantly get pulled over.
But tonight at a public hearing, local residents heard that as over-policing, with UT, Toledo City Police, and Lucas County Sheriff's Office patrolling the city. News of a new OHP post in their neighborhood does not sit well.
What's happening is we getting pulled over more often, creating more financial burden on us for no particular reason.
A number of people talked about excessive arrests and increased traffic stops.
We have to deal with them harassing us, mislabeling us.
That concerns Theresa as well, but she says UT is also encroaching on her neighborhood.
We don't have a neighborhood anymore. We have businesses and restaurants and all these things, and they promised me they weren't coming, but they came.
As for OHP, the local captain says this is just a building move, not a new strategy to target minorities.
We're here, it's about quality of life, it's about reducing traffic fatalities, it's about, removing that criminal element.
The police agencies also say it's about sharing a new building more cost effectively. UT likes this idea because it says it puts them closer to where the students live on the south side of campus. But as we say, the residents don't like this because they say it puts them too close to the neighborhood. State Representative Mike Ashford told the crowd tonight that allocated money has already been made available for this project.
Did you get it? Did you figure it out? Well, if you didn't know anything about Toledo, here's what you should know to put that story in context. 1. Toledo is one of the most dangerous cities in the United States of America. Yes, it is. And that neighborhood they're in, with all the fellas, with all the lovely ladies, that's one of the most dangerous neighborhoods in one of the most dangerous cities in America. And nobody thought that was important to mention that. Nobody thought that was something we needed to know in order to judge if the cops in Toledo are down there picking on the fellas and their lovely ladies for no reason whatsoever. Or is this just another case of denial, deceit, and delusion on behalf of these goofy reporters who buy anything they hear, take it at face value, forgetting Colin's first and only rule of journalism: if your mother says she loves you, check it out. Now, some of you guys, I know some of you guys have a translator, so maybe you cheated. But you saw how they opened the story by talking about the distrust between the community and the police force. Translation: black people do not like getting caught when they commit crimes. Capiche? Because getting caught is the worst possible thing that can happen in that town. It's the worst thing that can happen to the cops. It's the worst thing that can happen to the mayor. It's the worst thing that can happen to the reporter, because getting cops makes the black kids angry.